schedule today? All day? I'm so tired of this.
Hey lovelies, welcome to Everyday with Lily. Today's video is going to be about how I did an 50s inspired photo shoot at home during lockdown. I'm actually supposed to post this after my vlog during hospital quarantine, but apparently one of my eyelashes were like this. So I couldn't post that, but here I am. My eyelashes are working right now, right? Okay. So yeah, I did an early 50s photo shoot at my home during lockdown. It was during 3 months ago, and I wanted to do an experimental photo shoot during summer, so I decided to pick a 50s inspired theme for my photo shoot. So yeah, how did I plan all of this? It was impossible to hire a model during lockdown, so I had to work with who I have at home, which is my niece. I let her model for me. After I chose my model, I started working on my outfits. Oh yeah, before that, we need a storyline and a mood board. As for my storyline, I decided to portray a very popular and rich actress back in the 50s, just to add a little bit of fun in the photo shoot. Since I'm portraying a popular actress in the 50s, guys, I don't know about you, but Marilyn Monroe was the first thing that came into my mind. She's my muse, and I really love her a lot, and she's the sex symbol of 1950s and early 60s, so I just have to make her my main inspiration for this shoot. So yeah, when the word Marilyn Monroe comes in, this image appeared in my mind. So I decided to go to Wish and scroll it out and saw this pretty little dress. It's not that expensive since it's from Wish, and I can kind of thrift it later on, so I decided to buy it. Since the dress is set, I decided to do a classic glam makeup look with red lips. Red lips is a must, and also, even though it has nothing to do with Marilyn Monroe, I decided to add a little bit of my own idea for the next shoot. I happen to have this black pretty dress and black gloves from my wardrobe. I don't know why I have that either. I thought it would look cute, so I am going to make a good use of it for this shoot. Since the first look is going to be just curls, I decided to clip her hair a little bit. Since we're done with the styling and makeup, now let's move on to the location. Since it's during a lockdown, I have to find a suitable place for this shoot in my home. So I happen to choose this stairway. Well, it is too messy. My mom made this stairway into a shelf for snacks. I mean, what do you expect? We're Asian. We're the type to put needles and thread in a biscuit box. So yeah, I decided to clean it up a bit. I went to the storage room in my house and found this telephone. I decided to put that for a prop in my photo shoot. And when I went to the storage room, I found this frame. I don't know why my family bought it, but I can quite tell that it was bought since 2008 when there was my brother's wedding. So pretty much it is kept in the storage room, being useless. So I am going to make a good use of it. And for the black dress, I decided to use this very old looking wooden door. I can quite tell that my house is a bit vintage. I can quite tell that my house is quite vintage because it was built in 1980. This door is the best place for the black dress photo shoot. And also there's this sofa, which is even older than me. I'm gonna make a good use of this couch. I move it to in front of the door to curate it. So I asked help from my cousin, who is my neighbor. He's taking a photography course, so I thought it would be a nice idea to collaborate with him. This is how the shoot went. I wanted to recreate that image of Marilyn Monroe at a red carpet, so it was probably windy in that picture, but since the photo shoot is indoor, there is no wind, which means we use a fan to create this look. The first few pictures look really funny. It didn't go well, but after many attempts, they came out quite nice. But what I didn't like was there were hands included in the picture, which I'll fix it later using clone stamp on Photoshop. Afterwards, as I mentioned before, I'm gonna make a good use of these frames. Technically, I let people from my house to hold it. You might be wondering, why are there hands included in the pictures? It is intentional. Why? Because I want to make it look a bit theatrical. Like, including hands will make it look like people are actually watching her through the screen, and that must be how actresses or celebrities or whatever people who are famous feel like. Public figures must feel that way, so I was trying to portray that emotion. As for the editing, I decided to collage the pictures in sequences, and it went pretty well. Also, if you're wondering if I fixed anything in the editing later on, yes I did. I increased the saturation a bit and then increased highlights and put green tones on Photoshop and a bit of grainy effect as well. It's 50s inspired photo shoot, what do you expect? Since we're done with the first dress, now let's move on to the black dress. As I mentioned before, I cleaned up my living room and placed that sofa in front of that old looking door. It is old though. Both of them are old. So I decided to use money and a glass of red wine to add a little bit of fun in this photo shoot as props. And this is how it went. And for the lighting, I decided to use yellowish light, and I have to say it went pretty well. These are the outcomes. The same kind of editing goes for the black dress. I increased the saturation and increased highlights and add a little bit of green tone and grain to make it look vintage on Photoshop. And these are the outcomes of my photo shoot. So to summarize for this video, if you're planning to do an indoor photo shoot during this pandemic, I suggest you to find what you have at home first. As for me, I literally bombarded the storage room in my house and decided to make a good use of the old furniture in my house. So which means your home probably has a different aesthetic. So why not try an aesthetic that literally goes with your home's furniture first of all. You don't really need to spend a lot of money and go through many hardships to plan a photo shoot. You can get creative with what you have. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Hope my video is helpful to all the creatives and my viewers who are having a slump mode and are trying to create a photo shoot at home with what you have. I hope it's quite helpful. Anywho, please like and subscribe my channel and follow me on my other social medias. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye!